Joe.
Oh, Lesley.
I didn't expect to see you here. I would have thought you'd be at the party at Steve's by now.
Well, I am going over. I wanted to talk to you first.
Something wrong?
I'm not certain.
Oh, well, that's nicely cryptic. Did Mrs. Grant offer you something to drink?
Yes, she did, and I am fine. Thank you very much.
Okay, now what is it that's worrying you?
Something is going on down at police headquarters. I'm not really sure what, but there's a shakeup going on. My friend, Cliff Stoddard, I think you've met him.
Yeah, sure.
Well, he's in the hot seat right now because his department has had a lot of leaks in the last year. I'm talking about information leaks.
Yeah, well, I could see where that would be serious.
Yeah, well, now comes the question I have to ask. It's not an easy one to ask, and yet I have to.
What, Joe?
In your estimation, is it possible that Laura could be on the run because she knows more than she should about Frank Smith?
I don't know.
You don't understand. Have I said anything to upset you?
No. I just keep having to face the fact these days that there is a lot more going on in Laura's life than anyone has known, including me, and I thought we were so close.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time that a kid kept a secret from her mother.
No, but I was convinced that we had grown so much closer than that. You see, there was a period in her life when Rick and I had to get Laura out of one mess after another because she wouldn't confide in anybody, and she promised me that she would stop holding things back and now this.
Well, it was a pretty personal thing. It'd be difficult to think about, let alone talk with somebody else about.
She wrote Luke a letter on his wedding day. Well, what was supposed to be his wedding day. And there's one phrase that keeps running through my mind.
And what's that?
She said how difficult it was to break the bond between them, between herself and Luke.
I'm only guessing, but I wonder. I just wonder if that bond could be a bond of two conspirators who knew more than they should about Smith.
I just hate to think of them having that kind of knowledge.
This whole can of worms that we've opened up with this investigation into Frank Smith is a very dangerous one. Because Frank Smith is not the kind of gentleman that appreciates being investigated.
No, what you've told me about him is true. I'm sure he doesn't.
And right now it's a little bit like walking a tightrope.
For who? For you?
Yeah, as a matter of fact. I want you to have full understanding of what's going on right now. If anything should happen to me within the next couple of weeks, I just want you to be very careful.
What?
Who you trust.
What could happen to you?
Well, maybe not anything at all, but many things could possibly happen.
Well, Joe, you don't have to take unnecessary risks, you know. You can let the police do that. That's their job.
Yeah, I know, but you know that I'm working with the police on this, so it sort of makes it my job, too. Now, I'm not saying this to alarm you. I just do want you to be on your guard. If I should disappear or if I should take a trip, for instance, in the next couple of weeks for a few days, be very, very careful in whom you put your trust.
Well, I've always felt I could trust Captain Ramsey. He's always been fair with us. And with Laura when she was mixed up in that Hamilton mess. It's okay with you if I put my trust in him, isn't it? One exactly like this. But that doesn't mean that a lot of other people didn't know the same
it's hers. There was a student's ID card in it belonging to Laura Baldwin.
Where did you find it?
It was found on a bus that had made the southern run a couple of weeks ago, and it was turned into lost and found.
Well, we've got to call Joe. We've got to get him started following up on this.
Dr. Weber, please.
Right, a honeymoon. Well, so what are you going to do about her purse?
I'm going to follow it up. I'm going to check out this lead myself.
You don't want me to call Joe?
No, please don't. I'm afraid Luke and Laura know Joe too well. If they saw him on their trail, they might just try to take off again.
Well, good luck to you, Captain, because as far as I'm concerned, I don't have a wife.
I can't help worrying, you know. Frank Smith is such a powerful man.
Well, we are closing in on him from several directions.
Several directions?
I'm about to meet with a man that hopefully is going to give us the ammunition we need to move in on Frank Smith.
Oh, wonderful. Now I get to worry about you, too.
What a grand lady you are.
Please, Joe, please be careful.
Oh, well, don't worry. And don't worry about Laura either. We're going to have her back here safe and sound.
Yes, I have to believe that.
And hopefully after tonight, we'll be taking Frank Smith into prison.
I'm still going to worry about you, you know.
There's no need. Believe me. Really, haven't you ever heard of the old Irish luck? It's working for me. Listen, I'll get in touch with you later, all right?
Okay.
Gotta go. Thank you very much.
Careful.
Yeah.
Ben,
That's quite a greeting, isn't it?
I've been calling all over town looking for you.
Miss me, huh?
Don't get cute on me now. I've been worried sick about you.
Oh, Mom.
I'm just glad you finally got here. Your dad and I have been calling all over town trying to find you. He has a very important message for you. He wants me to tell you that everything is off for tonight.
What are you talking about?
He wouldn't tell me anymore, and that he didn't have time to tell me. He grabbed his coat, his hat, and left. I called your apartment, the disco, even Lesley Weber's. Where have you been? Don't you ever check in with
Wait a
your
minute,
answering
Tell me
service?
exactly. What did Paddy say now?
That everything is off for tonight. And whatever it is, it has something to do with Frank Smith, doesn't it?
How did Paddy find out about this?
I don't know.
Okay, you said he took off. Where did he go?
He said he was going for a walk on the docks, but I think he really went looking for you.
How long ago did he leave?
Maybe an hour. I don't know. What is it, Joe?
Just don't panic.
You've got to tell me what this is about.
No, I can't, but I do have to go.
I'm going with you.
No, you should stay here just in case he comes back and tell him that I'm okay and that I got his message.
Just find him, please. Just find him.